I'm Stephanie Adams, and I'm the creator of Flow Yoga Community in Hood River, Oregon, and Jaya Yoga Teacher Training. This is Christine Chapman, and Christine is going to demo how we can come into shoulders down with less risk and more sustainability so that we can do an inversion in a way that protects our neck. So I'm going to step away and let her demo. She's going to start in bridge pose. And bridge pose is a great place to start. When we roll back from knees to chest, we have the potential to injure our neck and to be weighted on the neck or upper back. So this is not a neck stand. This is not an upper back stand. This is a shoulder stand. So bridge pose is a great way to prepare the body for shoulder stand. So Christine, take your heels about 1 inch forward so they're right underneath your knees. Perfect. So from here, she's retracting and depressing her scapula. So she's coming up on her shoulders with nice shoulder extension and thoracic extension. She's reaching her tailbone forward to protect her low back, and she's engaging her core midline. Excellent. So as she starts to feel more and more mobility and stability in her shoulder, she's maintaining the length in the back of her neck. This is preparing her body for shoulder stand. So many of our students are going to need to stay in bridge pose, going to want to stay in bridge pose for a while before they ever attempt a shoulder stand. From here, if your body is ready for shoulder stand, you know that because you have space in the back of your neck and space between your shoulder blades. None of your vertebrae are touching the mat when you come into shoulder stand. Again, it's not a neck stand or an upper back stand, it's a shoulder stand. So from here, we're going to come up on our toes, lift the hips higher, and as the hips lift higher, we support the hips, preparing the body more and more for shoulder stand. We can progress to a one-legged bridge here. So just come into a one-legged bridge, Christine. This is a great place to be switching feet. And then once you feel truly ready to take both feet up, you're going to lift both legs up, supporting the back, and then walking up to however far you feel safe and comfortable. You're able to maintain the length in the back of your neck. Wonderful. Chest is never catching the chin. Holding, breathing. Excellent. So another way we can come into shoulder stand, go ahead and roll down slowly into knees to chest here, Christine. Another way we can come into shoulder stand is using legs up the wall pose. One of the oldest poses we know of. So as she comes around to take her legs up the wall, she's going to use the wall to support herself. For some people, coming into bridge pose and getting the legs up is really challenging. So this is another option. So as she takes her feet into the wall and bends her knees, she's going to press into the wall. The wall's going to give her some support to start to take her shoulders underneath her, to again create the space for a shoulder stand, to take any weight out of her spine or neck, to keep the back of her neck long. So the same thing we went through with bridge pose, she's going to do here, now with the support of her feet on the wall. So as she feels comfortable, taking the hands to support, and then maybe taking one or both feet off the wall. All the things we talked about before, keeping the chin away from the chest, making sure that none of her spine is on the mat. And the beautiful thing about this pose is then we can, once we feel complete with this pose, we can slowly take our feet back to the wall and lower back into legs up the wall pose. So another thing to remember is that we don't have to do shoulder stand to have a complete practice, a whole practice. If it's not right for your neck, simply skip that pose. The poses that you can do to get the same benefits is you can combine this pose, the Viparita Karani, legs up, legs inverted pose, with bridge pose and still get the same benefits as you would from a full shoulder stand. Thanks for joining us. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.